We need to talk about people saying that Lisa's mom addressed V in a recent social media thing. And then we have Jung Kook and Jennie spotted at the Calvin Klein event and their interaction with each other. And then we have Jung Kook believed to have kissed Taeyang in a recent video. So hey Dumplings, it's Dave. Decide hater or not, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on. Grab Dumplings, he's playing book merch, and let's go. Every now and then, there appears to be a new video that no one can really identify, and it's used to push whatever narrative people want to build that day. The interesting thing is that these clips, videos, and photos are often really blurry and hard to determine the context and where it's from. Context is extremely important in every scenario. We can easily take clips of members holding hands and then say that they're lovers, but with context, we might see that they're asked to hold hands for a specific shot, because in Asian culture, two men and two women holding hands rarely implies dating, but just sisterhood and brotherhood. It's not uncommon for two siblings to be holding hands in Asian culture, even if they're much older. But see, the issue here is that without context, it looks strange, and other issues is that we often can't even imagine what the context is until we hear about it. So it just sits in our head and we use our imagination, which often tends to be the spicier interpretation. There was a video of what appeared like Jung Kook and Taeyang at a concert, and then the video starts very blurry and slowly clears up. We see the two alleged figures collide and do what appears to be aggressively trying to kiss each other. I do believe this is Jung Kook and Taeyang, but quite honestly, it could be anyone given how blurry it is, and things like outfits and hairstyles are usually pretty easy to replicate. But the other issue with blurry videos is blur tends to spread out the pixels, so images will seem more overlapped even if the two were just standing next to each other. And pretending to kiss as a joke, these pixels will make it seem like they are kissing given the overlapping I just mentioned. There were people thinking it was a kiss on the cheek and others thinking it was a kiss on the nose, but we know that the actual routine for this dance doesn't have actual kissing. This could even be a moment where two people hold each other's faces really close and laugh. But as I said earlier, people like to build their own narrative around what they think is happening. And there's definitely a lot of clips that you can blur up to make it look a certain way. The members, even if they were dating, would not be super public about showing this type of affection, given that they know dating and sex is something that is often taken to the way extreme in the K-pop fandom. They won't be doing those types of more raunchy moments extremely publicly. And I think one of the reasons we are seeing a lot less of public fan service moments like kissing and etc. is because the company is starting to realize what a bad idea it was to push the members dating as a type of fan service. Because then what you will have is these types of people who get angry at the members dating women. Those types of obsessive people were introduced to BTS by the fan service, and then thus BTS will perpetually have these problematic people in the fandom causing issues. This is not to say everyone that ships BTS is problematic, but you have bad apples in every part of the fandom. This specific part just has a bit more. There's definitely a lot of cute moments over on Patreon if you do want to check out fun ship moments or just Jung Kook being cute. I'll link the Patreon in the description. We currently have a $1 tier with limited spots, so I hope to see you there if you're interested. The rumors surrounding V and Jennie dating is a big one that has constantly still caused a lot of hate for both V and Jennie. Jennie still receives mass backlash, but we will get into that a little bit. Fans still wonder if V is indeed dating Jennie or if he's dating someone else, and someone else who we have seen more interactions with, Lisa. People really do wonder if Lisa is dating V and if there's anything going on there. Lisa and V, if you are unaware, have worked together for the Celine fashion show, and to this day, if Lisa posts anything remotely related to V, she will get death threats and people insulting her and calling her slutty. These two are quite clearly friends. They've literally worked together multiple times and have flown out to Celine's show many times. One of the earlier times they flew out, V and Lisa were in a private jet together for multiple hours, so they likely talked and became friends. Now, because of all this, the internet began to be flooded with fan edits of V and Lisa together, and then of course the subculture that believes that the two are dating started to get more popular. Someone essentially wrote on a V and Lisa fan page in Thai to say that Lisa's mother was Taeyang's mother-in-law, implying that Lisa and V are married. Apparently, Lisa's mother saw this comment and then hit like on the comment. The comment was allegedly written in Thai, so there's no way she didn't understand what it meant. And then people are assuming it's odd that Lisa's mother would be on a Lisa and V shipping fan page. I think this is a very odd interpretation of the comment being liked, just because most people are aware that ships exist. It's a big part of celebrity culture. When you have two people on screen in a movie, people also ship them in real life, and those who don't know better will assume that the same type of love is translated when idols work together. So the fact that Lisa and V worked together would be enough to get these cute edits in most people's minds. These interpretations also imply that the mother is not only this huge K-pop fan, but someone that is in the trenches of K-pop to know how controversial liking a comment that says this would even be. The photo likely just appeared on her suggestion page, and then when she saw the comment about V, she probably thought it was cute because the two had worked together before, and also as a mother, of course she would want her daughter to find love, and the mother probably highly approves of V. But just because the mother likes V, and even if Lisa had a crush on V, doesn't mean that the two are dating or that V feels the same way, or vice versa, if V had a crush and Lisa did not. One rarely ever equals the other thing. But what I am loving more lately is just the amount of interactions that exist between Blackpink and BTS lately. There's been a lot more collaborations involving the two groups working on more projects together. There's only so many big brands that artists would feel proud to represent, and among those brands, they are only going to invite some of the biggest names to be a part of their campaigns. So of course, Blackpink and BTS, there was a bit of controversy when it was announced that Jung Kook and Jennie were a part of Calvin Klein. Jennie was the ambassador first, and I think Calvin Klein saw how the sales increased and how working with a K-pop star can be proven to be successful. A lot of brands and movies too have been testing the ropes with global releases involving people of color. So for example, releasing a movie in Korea that is filled with a Korean cast has a big opportunity for that movie to do well in the Korean box office. Same movie with maybe a cast of different races that may not do as well due to the fact that the audience may not find those faces to be relatable or familiar to them. Same goes in America. We are more likely to see white faces on screen because those are the faces we recognize. For the longest time, when brands would do global releases or releases in the US, they would opt for white models as they may be more widely accepted. And the numbers would prove this. When they put a person of color on an ad and then a person that is white, you'll see which sells more. The Guardian reported on a story where in the UK, they asked why there was a lot less black models on covers, to which it was reported that apparently, and I quote, "black models don't sell magazines." So it was believed for a long time that Asian models wouldn't sell either. However, I do believe after the success of Jennie's campaign, the people in Calvin Klein were able to see that an Asian face can sell. And finally, when they put a male Asian model, being Jung Kook, they were able to see the sales soar as well. So Calvin Klein really loves these guys and shows a lot of love to them. One way a brand can do this is to make sure that they do a lot of events for the idols to get together and also feel appreciated. So Calvin Klein held an event where I believe Jennie was the host, and Jung Kook was also invited to attend the event. And the event was very much private, but I believe there was some people who were documenting the event and live streaming everything secretly, which is a big problem in Korea because everything is a scandal. Initially, when this event took place a little while ago, people saw Jennie running around and greeted everyone. But it was believed that she was really trying to avoid Jung Kook and purposely did not say anything to him. And also he did not say anything to her. Usually this would result in a rumor like, oh, the two hate each other, and if this was Jung Kook and RM at a party doing this, it would have likely been that rumor. Except this time, most people believe that Jung Kook and Jennie were just avoiding each other to avoid the hate online. Well, some new footage came out and everyone was very shocked. Apparently there was a piece of footage where we saw Jung Kook in a little group on what appears to be a glass balcony box. It looks like he was just enjoying a conversation as you do at a party, and Jennie came up to the group and it appeared like they said hi to each other. It was very friendly and very cute, and the internet exploded with people asking why someone had hid this footage for so long. Of course, we can't really see or hear what Jennie said, and she likely spoke in Korean to Jung Kook, so I have no idea. Some people were wondering if Jennie addressed V to Jung Kook since allegedly V and Jennie are dating, and this would be Jennie and Jung Kook catching up or something. I don't know. This is too much. Jennie probably just asked if everything was okay, and Jung Kook was like, yeah, and that was it. The interaction was so short, really not a big deal. Let me know what you think. Make sure to check out my Patreon for more videos, link down below. Thank you, sis. Lovely comment right here. Love you. Bye.